Hello Libra, Elsie here to do a reading for you, my friends. It is for the week ahead. Thank you so much for clicking here. I hope you are well. So Libra, if you've never been here before, welcome, welcome. If you're brand new, I hope you will hit that subscription button and you will hit the bell button so you know when I'm uploading. Generally Thursday is the day that I do air signs, but this week has been kind of discombobulated for me. There's a lot of things that come up I did not anticipate. So we're a little bit late on this, but I am getting it to you before the week ahead. My readings are always for the week ahead, Libra, as you know if you've been here before. If you are my ride or die and you're always here, clicking, watching, being in the comments, being in this energy of wanting to see this tribe grow by hitting the thumbs up. Thank you so much for doing that. We are looking at the week ahead as we always do. And if you've been here before, you know my readings are always for the week ahead, no matter when they show for you, whether it's this week, next week, or next year. All right, let's find out. Oh, we're going to do 3 hands, by the way, Libra. That's what we're doing this week. We're doing 3 hands. So I'm going to do 3 separate hands, 3 separate decks. And some of these readings, they will coincide with each other, be the beginning and the end of something, you know, the same story. But some of them will be different energies. And so let's find out what we can find out for you. Tell me about Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, please. All right, so we do have the 2 of Swords. That is Libra energy, by the way. We have the 2 of Cups. Look, the week ahead is going to be a week of making decisions. It feels like there are some decisions that you need to make here that are emotional. So it does feel like for some of you, it could be about something romantic. For others of you, it feels like you're trying to decide whether this 2 of Cups is a viable option, whether you should decide in love or not. We do have 3 Cups, which tells me that there is some sort of a celebration or that you're going to become more social in the week ahead. The 2 of Swords tells me that you're not really seeing the situation for what it is, that maybe you feel like it's not a good idea or you're kind of stuck in the mind. It is about trying to gain clarity or balance through release, right? We've got the full moon above this person's head here. So it feels like you are trying to make some sort of decision about going out and meeting people again, maybe getting back into the dating pool, or maybe just deciding to be more social with friends. It could be hopefully in the hopes of maybe meeting someone new. This can be just a lot of flirting as well, right? It can be a lot of emotional flirting. I mean, that never hurt anybody, right? Go out, buy someone a drink, meet somebody new. Like it's not like you got to get married if you meet somebody new. I mean, you can always keep that person as a friend here. So I feel like with the 2 of Cups and the Sun in the reverse, it tells me you're not necessarily ready to make a decision. When the Sun is in the reverse, for me, it is still the Sun. It's a warm place to be. There's just no growth there. And, oh, hang on. Excuse me. All right. The windows are open and I have allergies. So, sorry. So the Sun in the reverse tells me that it's warm where you are. Like, I feel like the sun is still shining. The sun is the sun when it's in the reverse. It just feels like there's really been no growth where you are. And I feel like part of the growth is because you've been in your head trying to make decisions mentally, and you feel like it feels like you're trying to not, I want to say for somebody here, you're trying to not judge people on what they look like, because the person on the 2 of Swords has their eyes covered. It feels like there's something here you're either trying to ignore, you're trying to see something for what it really is, or you're trying to, instead of see it, you're trying to feel it. So I want to say that you don't want to look at someone and judge them from the outside. What you're wanting to do is use your other senses, right? Touch, smell, taste. I feel like you're kind of listening to your emotions or trying to make a decision that's not in your head. So the Sun energy is here. It feels like you feel it's the right time, but I also want to say that you're kind of exhausted as it pertains to the Knight of Cups. It feels like you're sort of in this energy of, I'm never going to find anyone. Like, why do I keep looking? Why do I keep putting myself through the 9 Wands and carrying around these burdens? We have the Page of Wands. I want to say because you know that you still have a lot of fight in you, a lot of life in you. It feels like when the Page of Wands shows up, it's exciting, right? I feel like the exciting news that you're getting next week is I feel like somebody is going to reach out and ask you if you want to come out and be social. And I think at first you're probably going to say no. But I feel like it's really important that you kind of get out amongst people and meet new people, new faces. we do have the Nine of Wands and the Page of Wands, which is 10. It feels like you are about to drop your burdens and about to take this opportunity that comes to you. It feels like you're tired of not growing in love. You're tired of not having any opportunities. So you're making some sort of a cerebral decision to maybe drop the mask here and move out on some sort of new path. It feels like somebody here is dropping their burdens as it pertains to not being able to find love. And although I'm going to say with the Knight of Cups here that you are in a romantic state of mind, that's what it feels like in the future. But I want to say that first you had to drop these burdens and had to create some excitement within the self, right? Dropping burdens is 10 wands, and then create some excitement about going out again and being with people. Because I feel right now you're kind of in a place where life is good. I want to say that life is good, life is grand, but it feels like you're missing something. And the one thing you might be missing is the growth that relationships bring. And that's the sort of the thing about cutting yourself off from relationships and saying, I'm just never going to do that again because it always ends up as it always was. It really is your choice, right? You're the one that is floating the boat. You're the captain. You're the one who's manifesting. So go out and find something that you never found before. I'm just going to say, it feels like you're about to make a decision here. Yeah, you're going to close an old chapter. And I think that the old chapter that you're closing here is one of, I'm just going to be alone because I don't want relationships and I don't want the problems and the issues that come with relationships. I feel like the World card is telling me that you've come to some sort of a milestone or an acceptance or a closing of the door, or stepping through to a new portal, it feels like. Looking for the Nine of Cups and the Ace of Wands. It's like you have a renewed excitement about getting on possibly a new romantic path, maybe dropping your burdens and heading forward. Why is the Sun in the reverse? We've got the Queen of Cups. Yep. We've got the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. It does feel like you were kind of ignoring or putting your back to love, putting your back to maybe settling down, right? The Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. But I feel like now your energy is in this Ace of Pentacles energy. I feel like in the Sun, you realize that, we can grow in our lives, but, it's like when we choose not to be parents. You can choose not to be parents, but there are certain lessons that you'll never learn without being a parent. If you choose not to be in love, it's the same thing. You'll never learn some lessons that you need to learn about love, how to deepen it, etc. if you decide against love. And I'm not saying that everybody needs those lessons. Not everybody needs or wants to be a parent. Not everybody needs or wants to be in love. But I feel like you in effect, when you decide to block yourself from these things, you give up the lessons that would have come with that. And the thing is this, that maybe you're not here to be a parent and learn those lessons. Maybe you're not here to be in love and learn those lessons. But I feel like somebody here has decided that there is a stagnancy to being in the Sun in the reverse. And the stagnancy is, I'm not learning, I'm not progressing, I'm not growing from here. Although life could be good. Maybe you live in a mansion, have 4 cars and maybe servants, I don't know. But it feels like that's still redundancy. You're still not growing. All you've done is now you're just living day to day in Groundhog Day. So I feel like this Page of Wands is telling me that you've decided that life needs to be more exciting. And you're about to step out on a path here that is going to help you drop some burdens and give you a little more excitement. And I think it's your own decision. Yeah, it feels like with the Ten of Swords, the Strength card, and the Page of Swords. So you're no longer holding back from the ends of things. You're like, what, if things are going to end, they're going to end. The Ten of Swords comes with relationships sometimes, right? Whenever we end up noticing something that's not good for us, and maybe some people spring it on us, but the Ten of Swords is not only a place of sadness and hardship and all of that stuff, it's also a place of release. Because when things end, yes, it's hard. Yes, it's hurtful. It can be very much about betrayal, but you get to be released from that. When you're willing to experience the Ten of Swords, you change the cycle. You're no longer stuck here. I feel like you were holding back from endings, that you don't like endings. Look, none of us like the endings, but it's how we handle the endings that count. We've got the Page of Swords here, and so I feel like you're learning this. I feel like you've decided to become the student of the situation here. Yeah, it looks like you're ready to go out You're ready to socialize. You're ready to talk to people. It's time for you to pursue. And I feel like this is telling me here to prepare, because there is some sort of something coming up for you that's going to cause the Four of Wands, 2, 3, 4. I feel like you are going out there looking for someone who can possibly be a person for you here. Tell me what the outcome is. 5 of Wands, 8 of Swords, Emperor in the reverse. Yeah, no more of this. I feel like you have to make a decision. You have to get out of this Emperor energy that is in the reverse. Because when the Emperor is in the reverse, one of the kings are out of whack, and maybe more than one. This Emperor is someone no one really wants to be around. And I feel like you've been stuck there for a long while, or maybe you've stuck yourself there. Maybe this is an opinion you have about you. With the Emperor energy here being in the reverse, nobody wants to talk to me. I'm a little bit cantankerous. I have my own opinions. If they don't like it, it's my way or the highway. I don't really care what they think. I feel like this is something that you've been stuck in your head with for a really long time, and that we have the 5 of Wands, which tells me it's held you back. It's time for you to go out on the Ace of Wands. It's time for you to do the Knight of Swords, to talk to people, to get on an exciting path, to pursue something and feel excited and energetic about pursuing something again. The Wheel of Fortune is here, my friend. There it is. The Wheel of Fortune and the Tower. That's what's coming to pull you out of this Emperor in reverse energy. I feel like you do have everything that you need. I want to say that you're probably someone, if you're not rich, you're probably someone who is perfected their pentacles. You're someone who is keeping to yourself, doing your own thing. But I feel like here is a place of redundancy. When you end up being the Emperor in the reverse and you're not willing to learn anything past that, Libra, then, what happens? Then you just end up, like I'm seeing gardening. Somebody's left the stuff in the ground too long and it goes to seed, right? It ends up not being useful or viable. So I feel like the universe is coming in here to throw you a tower to tell you it's divine timing for you to change. And I feel like what you're changing is being the Emperor in reverse here. Right. It's very abundant. It's an abundant path you're picking here. You're learning to throw the seeds of intention and then nurture the self. So we do have Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, more Scorpio energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have Aries and Gemini. We also have Aquarius energy here. We also have Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. We do have Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, more Leo energy, and more water energy. All right. Let's get to the second hand here. Tell me what is coming up for Libra. What is the second hand for the week ahead, please? Tell me about Libra. Tell me about Libra, please. Tell me about Libra, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Libra. All right. We have the 8 of Wands. We do have the 2 of Pentacles. Is that 2? No, that's 3 of Pentacles. And the Ace of Swords. Interesting. So we do have the Empress that has just showed up here as well. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the High Priestess. All right. Libra, I feel like there is something big that's coming up for you next week. And it does feel like, I want to say whatever you're working on, whatever your project is, whatever you're working on, whatever you're paying the closest attention to, look, wherever your focus goes, that's what grows. And I want to say that what's growing here is your pentacles. I want to say that this 3 of Pentacles is going to turn into Empress energy, very abundant energy, because you've been working on it. So wherever your energy flows is what is about to grow. The Wheel of Fortune is here, and I want to say that something is about to go off that's really wonderful for you. But first you have to have some sort of download or clarity from some communication that's coming in. It could be communication. This Empress could be a person for you. And if this person is, they could be Libra or Taurus, but you don't just get to be the Empress because you're a Libra or a Taurus. It is about wisdom. It's about learning what's going on with all of the queens. And when you have all of that balanced energy, then you're able to move forward. I could be speaking to a Libra who is the Empress. Take it as it resonates. The Empress is feminine leaning energy, but also has masculine energy. So I feel like your intuition is on high, that something is about to change. I feel like you're correct. I feel like something is about to change your life, and it's coming with a download and possibly communication or a phone call. And I feel like you've been working either on yourself or working on some sort of a new project, like networking, whatever the Three of Pentacles is, maybe a friendship, take it as it resonates. This Empress could be someone who is your friend. We do have the High Priestess energy here too. Sorry, windows are open. You're going to hear road noise. We've got the High Priestess energy, which tells me that you have been silent about whatever you've been working on, possibly hiding yourself away, maybe being in solitude, right? The High Priestess does prefer that. She is someone who's learning, who's abundant, someone who knows about the secrets of the universe. This person's very mysterious, and so is the Empress. I feel like because of whoever you are, whether you're the Empress or maybe you're a Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, maybe a Pisces, I feel like you're about to experience a chain of events that are going to go off because you get some sort of information, download, an aha moment, some sort of realization or an idea. This is going to... This is a energy that is coming because of a divine moment. It's fated for things to change, and I feel like it's your realization that changes everything. You're about to embark on something brand new. The Fool is like, ta-da, here's the Wheel of Fortune right there, right? And so it does feel like there is... Hang on a second. Oh, I wish I could see that. Sorry, my glasses aren't great. I can't see what card is in the hand. Maybe you can see it and put it in the comments. What card is in the hand? is off the hand of the person who is on the card here. Tell me if you know, if you can see it. I can't really see it. So we do have the Wheel of Fortune. And so the Wheel of Fortune is taking you to a new chapter here. It feels like everything is about to change because of some information that comes to you. We have the Four of Wands, and we do have the Page of Wands. For some of you, it could have to do with your children and your home, that this change is going to benefit or stabilize your home, stabilize your children. But I want to say that the Page of Wands is also really exciting news about the house or about the home or about the stability. So it feels like you are about to embark on a brand new path. Some information is coming to you that's going to allow you to take a step forward here. We've got the Knight of Wands. It's like the tower falls and you're like, I'm out of here. I got to say something. I got to find the truth, be honest with myself. It feels like the communication that's coming in could be from the King of Swords. I do see the King of Swords as someone who's an official person. So maybe a lawyer or a magistrate or a judge or something that's being said in your favor in a legal world. For some of you, maybe not all of you. But the Knight of Wands tells me that somebody is about to speak up about some sort of a risk they're about to take. The Tower falls, and I think that's your indication that it's time to take that risk. Tell me about the Empress, please, and the Eight of Wands. For some of you, you might have a friend who is the Empress that you're about to communicate with, but it also could be the Empress, maybe someone outside of you. Take it as it resonates. If it is someone that you're going to communicate with or is going to reach out to you, I feel like you already know it because the High Priestess is here. Things are about to turn in a really fortunate way for you. And I think that all of this time, Libra, that you've been feeling that there's a big change coming, here it comes. That's what it feels like. We've got the Page of Pentacles. We've got the Five of Wands, and we've got the Ten of Cups. So it does feel like there is something like an opportunity that you've been holding back on, that is indecision, fighting within the self. I really do want the 10 Cups, but I haven't been able to reach out to this Empress yet. I feel like if you haven't reached out to the Empress, you will. The Empress is never going to chase, but the Empress definitely could reach out to you. So I'm going to say with this Two of Cups here, with the Queen of Cups and the King of Pentacles, it feels like you're ready to settle down, like you want to get married or get into some sort of a relationship that's solid and grounded and exciting, that I feel like you're kind of opening your heart to whatever the universe is going to offer you here. We do have the King of Cups. You're looking for a soulmate. Yeah. You're looking for a soulmate. I feel like you're tenacious. I feel like you're ready to go. I feel like you're ready to chase the shiny thing. You're feeling a little bit chatty. I feel like the Wheel of Fortune is changing everything for you in the week ahead. We do have the Six of Cups. You may meet someone who is a soulmate. I was just saying, I was looking at the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups, right? They are the ones who are psychically connected. But I feel like you are going to meet someone who is a really deep soul bond here. Somebody you've known from another life, possibly. It feels like there is it's divine timing here. You are about to meet somebody you're going to invest in. So if you're not in a relationship, I feel like you are about to invest in some sort of a relationship here, Libra, and it might be with the Empress, or maybe you are the Empress. Take it as it resonates. We have Gemini, we have Aquarius, we have Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Libra, Gemini, that is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We have Libra and Taurus energy here. We also have Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, more Aquarius energy. All right. Third hand. Let's find out what's going on for you. Tell me about Libra for the week ahead, please. Tell me about Libra. We do have the Six of Swords. You're moving on from something, my friend. I think you've made a decision, and I think that is that you no longer are dealing with chaos. It feels like you are now in a place where if it doesn't work for you, you're out. It feels like that. If it doesn't work for you, if it doesn't make you feel good, if it feels chaotic, I feel like you're ready to move along here, that you're healed enough that it's time for you to stop fighting with people. I want to say these two swords are down. They're in the ground, right? One's in the ground and one's up top. And I feel although you've had some sort of clarity or realization with this Ace of Swords that you're no longer going to fight or argue with people here. It's like this is not only pointed down, but it's stuck in the ground. I'm like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. I would rather just move along, move forward. I'm just going to do it silently, under cloak of night, with all the things that I have learned. We do have the Queen of Pentacles and we have the Strength card. You're finding the courage to get your footing in the Pentacle world. I feel like you have disconnected from a place where you were an overgiver. I want to say that people were possibly taking advantage of you. The Queen of Pentacles always is sort of aware of that or has to be worried about that because the Queen of Pentacles is an overgiver, right? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. You could have one of those placements. Maybe you don't. You don't have to. But I feel like the Six of Swords is telling me that you are moving away from this energy of being the overgiver. It's time for you to have more courage, and it's time for you to hold back from giving people more of what they don't appreciate. And I feel that they don't appreciate it because you're deciding to get the heck out of Dodge. You're like, I'm not dealing with this anymore. It could be people in your family. We've got the Four of Wands and the Ten of Cups. It's about family. It's about the home. It's like there are people in your family who maybe rely on you or lean on you for money. And I feel like you're the person who's like the ATM. Whether it's your children or friends or family, I feel like it's probably either family or friends that feel like family. And I feel like you're no longer going to put up with this stuff here. We have the Hierophant. You've learned some lessons. I feel like you've learned your lesson about overgiving to people who don't already appreciate what you're already giving them. And so, that would be in terms of money, possibly. Like maybe you gave somebody $100 and they squandered it and now they're broke and they need another $100. It could be children that are doing this, absolutely. But it also could be friends or family or friends that feel like family. They see you as the Hierophant, the person who is the teacher. Yeah, the person who is the teacher, the person who has all of the knowledge. It's like they all look up to you, right? You can see that here. They all look up to you. And I feel like that you are either the head of the family, or if you're not the head of the family, they rely on you as though you are the head of the family. You could have a Taurus placement, like I said before, but it feels like with the Four of Wands here that I want to say that you've been waiting for these people to pick up their own wand and head forward, right? We've got 3 that are bound, and then we have the 4th. And it feels like you've been waiting for these people to kind of, get their own stability in this energy of the Queen of Pentacles. And you've decided that you just need to stop over giving, because it's an enabling thing at some point, right? If you keep giving people money who have addictions and they go engage in their addictions, then you're enabling them and their addictions, right? Like, it feels like there's somebody here who's like, well, yeah, I'll give you $100 to make rent, but you got to get out there and find a job. But this person, like, people know they can rely on you to stay at your house, or that you'll pay their rent next month, or whatever it is. I know there's no place you can rent for $100, but maybe they were $100 short. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So we do have the 7 of Wands. Yeah, your boundaries. You needed boundaries, and I feel like that's what's going on here, that you have decided to embark on some sort of a path that does have boundaries. The 7 of Wands is here with the 6 of Pentacles. You are putting boundaries on your reciprocity. So I want to say the 6 of Pentacles is about charity, right? It's about, I'm going to give you reciprocity as long as you pour into me, as I pour into you. But it feels like then they want more, and that one wants more, and this one wants it, and that one wants it. And that's what it feels like is going on here. So I feel like you are creating some boundaries around the 6 of Pentacles. You're going to stop giving so much. And I feel like you're going to stop giving completely to some people, because this is too much of a chaotic way for you to learn or live. And the Princess of Wands, or the Page of Wands, is telling me that this is a new path. And it's almost like it's like something that you realized overnight. It's like the snap of a finger. The Page of Wands to me is just that. I'm spontaneous and taking a risk. And I've just decided I'm not going to live this way anymore. Tell me why the 4 of Wands and the 10 of Cups is here. You could also be in a position where you feel like you have to lend money to your parents, possibly. This Hierophant could be somebody who is a parent. We have the 5 of Pentacles, we have the 8 of Pentacles, and we have the Star. And I feel like you've been asking the universe for blessings, that you've been manifesting things and you want the blessings to come in. You've been asking the universe to heal it. But I feel like what the universe is saying to you, you got to take the action in the Pentacle world first. I can bless you with what you want, but you need to make the decision. The 8 of Pentacles is growth, right? It's self-mastery. You need to figure out why you're the person who keeps over giving to everyone and not keeping anything for yourself. I feel like you only have 2 choices, that either you can disconnect from everybody or you can practice healing the self. I feel like you can do those 2 things simultaneously. 2 things can be true at the same time. Tell me about the Hierophant, please. We have there it is. It feels like you've had a tower about love and how you love people. And it feels like this realization is that the illusion of love was that I'm just going to give you everything that you need in your Pentacle world. I'm going to pay your bills. I'm going to buy you food. It feels like you're this great big upheaval and change. It's a realization that, yes, you are the Queen of Cups. You're kind and loving and compassionate and a great mother or a father, someone who is very psychic, empathic. But, it feels like your celebration is that the Tower arrives. I want to say the celebration is that the Tower arrives and gives you the realization that you need to stop being all things to all people. You need to stop over-giving love, over-giving compassion, saying it's okay that you don't have the $100. It just enables people. I feel like this lesson has been learned because the Hierophant is here, Libra. I think you've learned your lesson about being too nice. It's good to be nice, but look, nice gets you nowhere. People take advantage of you when you're nice. What you need to be is appropriate for you, so you don't end up not only disabling self, but enabling others, right? All right, I'm going to leave that here right now. We've got the 2 of Wands. You're about to make a decision about people in your life who are toxic, who are connected to you for reasons that are obsessive. It feels like there are some people in your life here who do have addictions, and you need to make a decision about what you're going to do about that, because some people you have created codependency with, and the way you've created codependency is by always being there for them and giving them and giving them and giving them, and they never give anything back. And I'm never going to say to you, don't give with the point of wanting to receive. But if you keep giving and they don't keep giving back, it's time for you to create boundaries so people are not exhausting you. The high priestess is here. You know you have to do it. You know you do. I'm not telling you anything you don't know. Look, I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for being here and watching. I appreciate you, Libra. I'm going to be back because I'm always back. You guys take care. Love you. Bye.